It is a pleasure to see you again on my CryptoQ Media channel. Since some interesting news came out, things have been moving at a significantly faster pace than we had anticipated. On top of that, I believe this is fantastic news for Ripple and XRP in general. Something new surfaced here today, and I'd like to talk about it. Instead of harping on the skyrocketing price of XRP, I'd like to discuss the catalyst, what needs to happen, what we know is going to happen at the end of this video. Something really positive for XRP is going to be announced here in the next few days and into the back half of this year. All I'm asking is if you enjoy discussing Ripple and XRP. How are you all planning to proceed to make sure that everyone may witness the truth behind the digital revolution? Please like the video, comment, and share it. Everyone is waiting for VanEck to officially apply for a job at the Solana ETF. A lot of people have talked about Solana. While talking about ETFs, though, names like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and XRP seem to pop up. Since Solana was selected by VanEck and an ETF for Solana has been registered, I think things are progressing at a far faster rate than we had anticipated. According to Brad Garlinghouse, an XRP ETF application is unlikely to be filed until at least 2025. Word of ETFs is about to cascade down like an avalanche, so that date may have just slipped away. Having cordial relations with regulators won't matter this time around, and I'm not referring to the SEC, which is currently under intense pressure from all quarters. In cases like MiCA's, where new regulations are scheduled to be put in place in Europe in the next 3 days, they will surely shape the world of digital assets and influence global business practices in a big way. Thanks to this, a lot of uncertainty will disappear. A point I'd like to make, though, is that, according to VanEck's CEO, who VanEck spoke with when he applied for the Solana ETF not long ago, the company doesn't expect there to be many more ETFs for quite some time. How other digital currencies are influenced by my dad's position. It will be quite some time before more exchange-traded funds ETFs are legal, but when they are, they will make a difference. Hence, I have been stating on this channel that we will supply it to you for this reason. Because you can't put your faith on investment company CEOs to tell you the truth, we will be forthright and tell you the truth about the digital revolution through transparency. It will simply not happen. Nevertheless, getting back to the MiCA crew, this will be ready in a couple of days. In April, Ripple published a piece detailing how MiCA and the European digital asset law are preparing for institutional adoption. Something that I think you'll find intriguing is highlighted, with a license from the world's first large jurisdiction to adopt these Taylor criteria, crypto providers and money token issuers can confidently do business in over 27 nations, home to 450 million people. The task force will take into account digital assets with transparency and compliance features, such as XRP, which is issued by the Bank of International Settlements. These assets will be considered on January 1, 2025. Changes to cryptocurrency assets will follow industry standards. Here we can observe the present hierarchy of factors influencing ETF filings, as illustrated in this graph. This is the wrong way of looking at exchange-traded funds ETFs, but I get it. I am of the opinion that ETFs are not a good choice. There are exchange-traded funds ETFs because although people who deal with digital assets know how to buy XRP, the general public does not. These exchange-traded funds ETFs are a fraud, in my view, as they take money from investors to keep tabs on digital assets without actually owning any of them. Institutional investors currently possess all 4 of the aforementioned cryptocurrencies: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana XRP, 123, and 4. As indicated earlier, XRPL will have its own USD stablecoin, and these investors can use cryptocurrencies that have USD stablecoins as well. In addition, the Financial Stability Board's policy work on DeFi and multifunctional crypto assets and intermediaries will be completed by the end of 2024. Bitcoin can shield investors from financial and geopolitical risk, according to a statement made today by BlackRock. Could you please tell me when BlackRock's XRP ETF must be filed was what we discovered in a filing fabricated. Are you kidding me? Who can say with certainty? Former Ripple employee Robert Mitnick now heads digital assets at BlackRock. Their claim that they won't submit an XRP ETF application before the deadline is, well, absurd. With Infidelity BlackRock, you will naturally encounter fierce competition. As a result of both internal and external factors, I believe this is going to begin progressing at a rate that none of us here had anticipated. Defendants confronting SEC fraud fines are entitled to a federal jury trial instead of being exposed to the agency's internal legal proceedings, according to a major decision announced by the Supreme Court today 63-32, which is good news for the business overall. At last, I'd want to take this opportunity to let you in on some details on some impending Ripple and XRP developments. Although Ripple and XRP will eventually overtake each other in market value, we are convinced that these will catapult them to the top of the cryptocurrency industry. Remember that market cap doesn't represent anything. Prior to XRP, there was no utility coin of its kind. In the history of cryptocurrencies, XRP stands alone. It has connections to every single large bank in the globe. It is predicted that the coin market would increase from 60 billion to 3 trillion in the next years, and it is stable at the moment. Their stable coin, Ripple, is about to be released. About 15% of the countries we're working with are tokenizing or engaging in cross-currency transactions. This year, we'll release LUSD, and RLUSD will let these banks work together to shift USD and real-time RP. All of their CBDCs are now required to use the RLUSD coin. These banks will adopt RLUSD because of the existing alliances, transparency, and compliance. You will soon see enormous returns and chain liquidity. Defeating the SEC will take place during the next 60 to 90 days. In my opinion, release of the XRP ETF is imminent, in all likelihood. Although neither the file nor the Ripple IPO have been announced, I am of the opinion that BlackRock has initiated the process. I think we will be able to recruit the right people to work for us, and I have a generally optimistic outlook on the market. If you could subscribe and give my channel a like, I would be incredibly grateful. As we part ways, I will see you in the next video.